Hello, everybody, and welcome to Taylor for You Health's Daily Dose. This is your girl, Sharice Taylor, and today we are talking about how seasons change and how it's necessary, and it's a beautiful thing that seasons change. Seasons change in our lives. Seasons may change around us depending on where you live in this big world of ours. Here in St. Louis, it is winter and it is bitterly cold. But there is beauty and there is blessing in every season, no matter the temperature. So I wanted to talk about that. I've been reflecting. January is always a month of setting new goals, revising those dreams, moving towards your divine destiny in God. But it's also a wonderful time to reflect back. You know, for the past 30 years, oh my gosh, for the past 30 years, I've kept a diary and or journal. I don't write every single day, but I do write on a pretty regular basis. And so it's fascinating to look back over past journals and just see the different people that have been in my life, the different places that I have been, both in my mind and my spirit, physically, the places that I've lived, people I have lived with, different things, going through college and going through grad school, and some seasons of my life having 2 or 3 jobs at a time, and having this dream, having this goal, and just seeing and reading how all of that has grown and transitioned has been incredibly fascinating. So I do, number one, want to stop by and encourage you to pick up a journal I just purchased by a new friend that I met on a live streaming platform called Blab, blab.im. You only need a Twitter account to participate over there, but great conversations, great networking is being done over on Blab. And so his name is John Haynes III. And he has written a beautiful journal called Me in 4 Seasons. You can find it on Amazon.com. But if you have not explored the activity of journaling, I think this would be a great year and a great way, a great tool for you to use to do so. But I want to encourage you not only to set goals, revise the dreams, take a look at your divine destination for 2016, but also use January as a way to reflect. I do this. I go back, Sharice, where were you a year ago? Where were you 5 years ago? 10 years ago? 20 years ago? And what you're going to realize in there is that there has been some growth. There have been some great accomplishments done. It's a way for you to celebrate all that God has brought you to and brought you through. And, your seasons do change. Your goals change. Your dreams change. The people in your life, the cast, the cast changes. I got that from my cousin Deanne some years ago. But the cast, the people that you do life with is going to change. And, I look back just, several years ago in 1996. If you asked me what my number one goal was professionally, it was to become a nationally recorded artist as a vocalist. I wanted to be signed I wanted Arista because Whitney was on Arista. And I wanted to be signed as a vocalist, as a vocal artist on Arista Records. And that's all I would think about. My spare time was listening to music, singing music, writing music, performing as much as I could. I was in college at the time. Oh my gosh, I had all kinds of little crazy, I don't know what that is, little something. I had all kinds of crazy things going on. Sorry about that, got distracted. But I had, my focus was music. If you ask me now, if I had the same dream, the same goal, music is still, will always be a great, great part of my life. And I want to say just a quick shout out to Glenn Fry, lead singer, one of the founders of the wonderful, iconic group, the Eagles, who passed away today. God rest your soul, Glenn Frey. I love the Eagles. I love your voice, love your music. You're legendary, and your spirit and your music will remain with us always. But I don't have, that's not my primary goal. So my goal is not always, I used to seek out singing opportunities. I was, any chance I could get, I wanted to sing. I wanted to perform. And that has changed now. Now my goal is to become a premier speaker, motivator, trainer, coach, and network marketing professional. So I have a lot of different things, different goals, but music is still in the mix, but it's not at the forefront of the mix any longer. So your goals change, you grow. And it's a beautiful thing when that happens. Embrace it. But I wanted you to just take a look at the season that you're in now and reflect. Do some reflection. Where were you a year ago? Where were you? Where was your head? Where was your mind? Where were your relationships? What was happening in your home, at work, in your social life, in your personal life, with your health, ... Journal about that. Kind of reflect a little bit. Where were you 5 years ago? 10, 20 years ago? Maybe 30 years ago? Where were you? What were you doing? Oh gosh, when I think about Sharice 1986, I just accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior that year, and I just started journaling. I was in the 6th grade. It's kind of fun to do. But the seasons of your life, it's just so beautiful. And it helps you understand where you've been. It helps to give you clarity about where you want to go. And it just really helps you to appreciate, at least for me, the beauty of this life that we have been given. So your seasons change. There was a song by a group called Expose in the 80s. Seasons change, people change. Remember that? Google it, YouTube it. But I want to encourage you to embrace the season that you are in, and to thank God that He is with you, that He has brought you through this far. The best is yet to come, my friends. Enjoy this season and the next. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.